LTL means less than truckload, and full truckload means full truckload. So if you have a situation where, let's say you need to ship a whole bunch of golf clubs to New York, but it's not quite enough to fill a whole truck, that's when you want to go with the less than truckload option. The reason for that is going to save you a lot of money. Instead of renting out a whole truck and filling it with just a piece of your shipment, instead you can go with an LTL option where the broker will put your freight maybe at the front of the truck or wherever it is in the truck, and also put other companies' freight in the truck as well. That way it saves you money, the broker is able to do multiple shipments out of one truck, and so on. So you always want to go with LTL if you don't have a full truckload of shipments to ship. Hub and spoke isn't really an LTL term. Hub and spoke refers to when an airline is involved with the shipment and the freight's being picked up from an airline. So the airline would be the hub, the spokes would be the routes of the airline's route. So hub and spoke doesn't really refer to anything in the LTL world. Different carriers have different transit times. The reason for that is because different carriers might have different hubs all around the country, so they might be able to get your freight to the destination quicker than other carriers. Now, of course, with that, there's a higher cost. So if you're willing to pay a higher price, you'll probably get your freight there quicker. If you're willing to go with if you want a lower cost, you might have to have more days added to the transit time. So the hub is a centralized location where most carriers consolidate their freight and then send it out to other locations. Think of it this way. When you send out a FedEx overnight envelope, your envelope doesn't go from New York to California, just that route. Usually it'll go to somewhere in Tennessee where like the main FedEx hub is, or anywhere in the country where a hub is located, and then it's routed out to the location. So usually freight shipment, it always goes to a hub first and then is routed to the eventual destination.